welcome back to the channel. So we are back at Fernbus on PS5 again because of two things. So I kind of want to test out if that last patch did actually do anything for the game, because we did check out Lorelei and it did run a lot smoother. But also I kind of discovered on my last live stream that I did, we actually played the bus for the first time on PC, and what I discovered is if you zoom in the FOV, you get a lot better FPS. I was having a lot of FPS issues. I zoomed in the FOV pretty much like all the way, and I went from like 30 FPS to 60 FPS. Off camera, I tried that with Fernbus on PC, and it also increased my FPS. So what we're going to do is we're going to try it here as well. So let's whoops, I hit the wrong button. Let's go into the menu here. And let's go into the settings, and we're going to go into game, I believe? No, wait a minute. You know what? It is in graphics. No, wait. Ooh, wait a minute. Can we not do it here? Hold on. Traffic density. We cannot change our FOV. We cannot change our FOV. Here, okay, so we're going to bump this up to 70. All right, we'll do that. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll go like this. Oh, I can't do it in here either. Okay, we can do it. We can do it when we get out of the bus, I guess. Ah, man, that sucks. I feel like if they would put that in here, that might help us. But we'll see when we get on the bus. All right, so I mean, I'm getting FPS drops out there talking to the passengers. So let's shut the doors. And we are in the TDX-21. I love this bus. This is my favorite bus in the game so far. Okay, so what we're going to do is X, and we'll have to do it this way. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like driving like this. But if it gives us better FOV, then I'm kind of all for it. Okay, let's do that. I think we may need our lights on. What do we have in here going on? Okay, so that's not set at 18. I did set that with the keyboard. I am using mouse and keyboard today. I'll probably be using mouse and keyboard all the time with this game. No, not high beam. No. Oh gosh, okay. Exterior light off. Headlight, what's that? Parking lights? Okay. Turn the headlights on. Driver's lights on. Okay, no, I don't want the driver's lights on. I don't like the driver lights on. Okay, so we have that. Alright, so we are in Poland as well because it does seem like Poland gives me a lot of issues. So I think we're ready to go. Let's back up and let's hit that. Where am I going? Though I don't know. Hold on.
Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack und Getränken.
Can we make this now? Yeah, I think we can. Oh gosh. Okay, let's shut him up. So yeah, during my live stream, I found that out that I was getting so much better FPS, and someone in the chat actually said that with Unreal Engine 5, the thing is that when you pull up the FOV like this, it's not rendering as much, which totally makes sense because you're not getting all the dashboard, you're not getting the mirrors in there, you're not getting all that, and we're already dropping FPS. I can already see it. So I don't know. Maybe this won't be a fix. Yeah, we're already dropping FPS. So yeah, maybe this won't be a fix for consoles. But you know what? I thought we could try it, and I thought I would take you guys along with me. Ooh. Oh gosh, big bus. Should have took that a lot wider, I guess. Oops. Okay, never mind the bad driving, guys. That's, we're not here to critique my driving. We know that I can drive questionably at sometimes. But today is all about testing, and it is getting towards evening because I had the clock set to the real time. So this is what time it actually is. See, now this is a problem because I cannot see that light. Ooh, and I can't move the camera around. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. It might not. Like I said, what I do on the PC, they have an FOV setting in the game settings that you can actually pull up and back on top of the FOV setting that you actually have in the bus. The console version, unfortunately, doesn't have that because, why would it? I really feel like they should have just left the graphic settings in there. I feel like the game ran better when we could choose our own graphic settings. Like, I know they did things to try to fix it, but in a lot of ways, I just feel like they made it worse. And yeah, I can totally feel the FPS not being smooth right now. We do have the AI set to 70. Holy crap, I had to brake hard. What is going on? No, why I'm braking so hard. But yeah. So, possibly that's an issue. But I wanted to test it. I wanted to test it and see. Oh my god. Why do I have to brake so hard? Wait a minute. I need to figure out something here. Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute. That's definitely not right. Okay, let's try that. I think I had it set on my my LMU setting. So if you guys haven't checked out that live stream with me playing the bus, I would suggest you check it out because that game is coming to console, and apparently, and I haven't heard this, but apparently it's going to be coming to console at the same time it comes to PC. So as soon as it goes out of early access on PC, it'll come to console. Again, like I said, I haven't heard anything about that, but then again, I don't really follow the bus because it's not on console, and I didn't have it. But now that I have the game, I will try to follow it a little more closely. Why can't I move the camera? Oh, there we go. Okay, so the lights are super long as usual. That is Fernbus. And in other news, that's, this doesn't apply to my console people, but SCS kind of announced that they're finally putting buses in ETS2. So that will really, on PC, I feel like that'll be really rest in peace to Fernbus Simulator. I know myself, once they get buses in ETS2, I will not be playing Fernbus on PC anymore. I definitely won't. I'll be definitely switching over and playing it on ETS2. We already have like the mods where we can play, we can drive his buses and we can pick people up, but when SES implements it, you know, they'll have you going to the actual bus stations and have like, you know, they'll have people getting on and getting off the bus and, you know, oh man, it's going to be so awesome. So I'm assuming that the buses are probably going to coincide with the road trip DLC on ATS. So on ATS, we'll have the road trips where you can drive cars and trucks, and then in ETS2, we'll have coach buses, which is going to be so cool. Yeah, we are getting quite a few frame drops. I mean, it's not like huge lags, but it's enough where I notice it. Like I'm seeing it. And you know, I'd like to say it's because the AI traffic is set to 70, but I mean, look it around, right? There's no traffic around me. So, you know, I don't know what's really causing it. And bringing up the FOV doesn't seem to be doing anything on the console version, which is a shame because I was hoping that I was onto something, but it seems like that only works on PC for whatever reason. So I don't understand why the engine would work so differently on, you know, PC compared to console. But it definitely is. But you know, I thought it'd be worth it to try it. Now, I don't really understand because they definitely did something to Lorelei, right? Definitely, because you guys seen that. I put up the video. It ran a lot smoother. But here in Poland, it's still running a little rough. Like I said, it's not running as bad. My biggest issue now, though, is that because I have the FOV pulled up, I cannot see the mirrors. Oh God, yeah, there's a lot of traffic over there. Huh? Yep, there's a lot of traffic over there. Okay, we're not going to be switching lanes anytime too soon here, but that's all right. You know, I'm trying to figure out how to get any little bit of better performance out of the game for you guys. That's what I'm trying to do here, but unfortunately, it's looking like on the console side, there's just not much you can do. There's not much you can do. Even like, I will say, Fernbus on PC, it wasn't running at like a steady, it was running at a steady 60. It was dropping like 1 or 2 frames. Not too bad, but that's at 2K. See, I kind of feel like if we could have that option on console, we might be able to get something done. Because if this game is in 4K, then obviously that's going to be the problem. If we could run this game in 2K on console, if we could change that resolution like you can on PC, then I believe that would help things out. But I don't know if maybe console isn't even capable of doing something like that. Yeah, but see, we're getting frame drops here, so this isn't any better. This isn't any smoother. So from what I've seen, and I've been watching some really cool content creators lately, OD simulations, Fernbus Simulator, Harry Racer, and it seems like, oh, bro, you just freaking, you gotta love it. You gotta love the AI in this game. I swear to God. But those guys, they've been playing on PlayStation. I haven't seen them in Poland. I think they're sticking around like Germany and France. Those areas seem to be running better. Poland, though, this is still a little rough, and I cannot remember. Is Poland a TML DLC? I think it is. Poland is a TML DLC. The only yeah, we're still getting very rough here. But you know, as I say it and point it out, it just seems like there are so many of you that just really don't care. That you guys just play this game and you love it and you don't mind the giant frame drops and you just want more. You want to spend more money on it. You want more buses. You want more maps. And I mean, look at, like, why do we pay for games that perform like this? Why? And why are we so eager to throw more of our money? I mean, look at this. This should be unacceptable. Like, a game should not be released that performs this horribly. You know, and again, you know, I think I probably burned my bridges with Aerosoft, and it's not something that I meant to do. I really didn't, and I don't mean to do it. But you know, they come out and they talk about testers and stuff, and it's like, for real, who's testing these games? Who's testing them for the console? You know, it's like they want you to praise them. They want you to, you know, say, oh man, this game is so good and this and that. But it's like, how can I sit here and lie to you guys? How can I sit here and play this game and tell you, oh, this game is amazing. Look at that. Oh, look at that. See, the game's you know, it's going in slow motion, so you know, the car in front of me doesn't run into me. You know what I mean? Like, how do I put a positive spin on the FPS tanking like this? There's no way I can put a positive spin on it. I can't just, you know, smile and go, oh, that's okay, because it's not. It's just not. It's horrible. And I mean, you know, the graphics look good. You know, the reflections and stuff, they look fine, but the performance is just horrendous. You know, and I mean, you guys are like, ooh, England, I can't wait for England. And I'm sitting there going, fix the game. Like, if you can't fix the FPS, you know, so what are you going to do? Are you going to pay $30 for England and have this in England? Is this what you guys really want? You want to pay like $30 for a map and it end up like this. The FPS goes down to like 2-3 FPS. You know, it's crazy because everybody complains about FPS so much, like consoles. You know, oh, it's only 30 FPS. Ooh, I can't handle that. I can't play 30 FPS games. Like, look at this point, I wish this game would run at a constant 30 than a 60 when, you know, constantly drop into like 2. And the worst part is, this game isn't a 60 FPS game. It is a 30 FPS game, and it can't hit 30. It can't hit 30 FPS. So, I just don't get it. Like, I do understand where you guys are coming from. I understand that we don't have games like this on console, and, you know, console players are thirsty for it. And until these developers really get it through their heads that console players want quality simulator games, you know, we're just going to have to put up with games like this, and it's going to have to be a thing where either you don't play games like this, or you play games and you throw your money at games like this that are just not good, that they just don't perform well. You know, I mean, if I was the developer / publisher of this game, the first thing I would want to do is figure out how to get this game running smooth where it didn't do this. That would be my number one main concern above all else. I wouldn't mess with any wait a minute, where are we going here? I wouldn't be messing with paid DLC. I wouldn't be messing with putting new buses in the game. I wouldn't be messing with worrying about a map, you know. And honestly, I would say to console players, look, we're not going to release those things until we can figure out the performance situation. And if that means that we can't put those DLCs on console, I would be fine with it. I would much rather have this game run smooth and not get any more new DLCs than have it run like this and get new DLCs that we had to pay for. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I know you guys probably don't feel the same way. I know some of you that watch my channel do feel the way I do. But I also know there's a ton of people out there that don't. That they just like the game and they don't care how it performs, and they're just willing to pay as much money, you know, as much money as they have to get new DLCs and stuff. And, you know, I don't understand it. I really don't. You know, at some point, it's like, yes, it's the developer's fault, but at the same time, if we as consumers constantly buy these games that don't perform well and never get fixed, then it's kind of shame on us, you know? It's kind of shame on us. That's just, that's the way I see it. Anyways, guys, that's where we're going to end this video today. Unfortunately, our little test was a bust. The FOV thing doesn't work on console, and it looks like Poland is still rough on console. I still have to do some testing. I have to check out the football DLC. I have to check out France, see if they fix France at all, to see if that's running better. I guess we'll do some of that in the next episode. The football DLC, maybe we'll do a live stream. Maybe I'll just test that on my own, and then we'll try to put together a quick video to let you guys know what's going on with that. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you didn't mind my little rant too much. I do apologize. I know that all these Fernbus videos end up in a rant. You know, it's just, it kind of is what it is. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.